Hello everyone. Gardening in apartments in high-rise balconies, especially during summer season, becomes a little tricky. Why? Because you're growing plants in pots, and the plants which are grown in pots are less tolerant towards any extreme weather conditions, especially during summer seasons in North India, where where the temperature rises from 35 to 45, and it's sometimes as high at 48 degrees centigrade. So, how do you protect your plants? Because this scorching sun without any protection kills your plants or burns your plants, especially in west facing balconies where you receive maximum amount of sunlight, and that too for long duration. So today's video is on how do you install green net in your balconies. You need, what all do you need for installing green net in your balconies? You don't need much. You need a curtain spring depending upon what's the length and breadth of your balcony, few tools, of course some iron nails and round hooks, and finally the most important, green net. What kind of green net have I used? Well, I've purchased a green net which blocks 75% of sunlight. So depending upon what propensity of sun do you get in your balconies and what kind of plants have you grown, you can purchase your own green net. In market, there are options available where you can block as much as 90% of the sunlight. So you have to begin by drilling holes in your balcony, uh, and then you can have some using a drilling machine, and then you have to put these hooks which I mentioned in the beginning. On these hooks, the spring on which your green net will move is going to be fixed. I've taken the help of a nearby tailor uh, who has stitched the green net in form of a curtain, and these curtains are going to be installed exactly the way we use curtains in our house. It's just that you need to see that what all portions you have to cover. How I have planned is I have divided this entire 20 by 10 feet balcony into two parts. The upper part will have moving curtains of green net, and the lower portion will have a static green net, because there is still some sun that I want to permanently block, considering in Delhi NCR the amount of sun that we receive during May June is very harsh, and I don't want to burn my plant. So depending upon the sun that you get, you can choose to have moving or static green net in your balcony. So post this exercise, this is how this entire look comes across. Now coming to budget, how much did I spend on this whole exercise? So the entire expense for green netting this 20 by 10 feet balcony was somewhere in the range of 1100. You can get this green net which blocks 75% of the sun in the range of 100 to 110 per meter. You can keep aside some budget for tools and the labor. So it won't cost much, but the amount of benefit that your plants will get, trust you me, is going to be immense. At least I'm mentally satisfied that the scorching sun won't burn my plants. This is the winter look of my balcony, which we have just green netted, and this is recent amaryllis bulbs which have bloomed so beautifully. So if you like watching my videos, do subscribe to my channel. Do leave your comments. What's your plan? How are you planning to save your plants in the scorching sun? Do like it, and see you all soon. Bye bye. Take care.